Have you ever stopped to wonder why certain insects show up in your home? Do you think it's just random? Think again. Nothing in life happens by chance, absolutely nothing. Every little thing, even that unexpected visit from a bug, has a purpose. Here's the truth, those insects might be carrying a message just for you. Yes, you heard that right. They've been seen as messengers for centuries, whether from God, the universe, or something greater than ourselves. Why insects, you ask? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand how these tiny creatures could hold the key to guidance, protection, and even abundance in your life. I know you're open-minded, so hear me out. Everything in this world is energy, me, you, and even the tiniest fly buzzing around your kitchen. Quantum physics tells us that we're all vibrating within an interconnected field, shaping our reality. And here's something fascinating. Jesus said, "The kingdom of heaven is all around us." What if that kingdom is this quantum field, the energy that surrounds us every moment? What if the insects showing up in your home are part of this divine field, here to catch your attention and guide you? Whether it's ants, bees, ladybugs, or even flies, they all carry unique spiritual messages. Today, we're diving deep into the meanings behind these unexpected visitors and how to interpret the signs they bring. Ready? Let's get started. Let's begin with bees, the tiny yet mighty creatures we often associate with flowers and honey. Have you ever thought about what it means when a bee enters your home, especially when there's no hive or garden nearby? It's easy to dismiss it as a random occurrence, but let me tell you, there's so much more to this. Bees are symbols of prosperity, focus, and success. Think about what a bee does in nature. It's not just buzzing around aimlessly, it's on a mission, a very specific one. Bees pollinate flowers, ensuring that plants grow, thrive, and bear fruit. Without them, entire ecosystems would collapse. So, when a bee enters your space, it's as if the universe is saying, you're on the right track. Keep working hard, and soon your efforts will bear fruit. Here's an even deeper perspective. In ancient Greece, bees were seen as sacred creatures connected to the divine. They were especially linked to Artemis, the goddess of nature and the wilderness. According to legend, the Melissae, or priestesses of Artemis, were named after bees because they spread wisdom and divine knowledge in temples. There's even a story about a swarm of bees guiding a lost traveler to Artemis's temple, saving him from harm. Imagine that, a swarm of bees acting as divine guides. Now, apply that symbolism to your life. If a bee enters your home, it's as if this ancient wisdom is reaching out to you. It's telling you to stay focused and trust that the work you're doing, whether it's a personal project, a career goal, or even a relationship, is leading you towards success. You might not see the results yet, but like the bee instinctively knows which flowers to pollinate, the universe knows what you need. Another layer to this is how bees symbolize community and teamwork. In a hive, every bee has a role to play, and together they create something as miraculous as honey. So, if a bee visits you, it might also be a sign to lean into your community or collaborate with others. Maybe you're feeling stuck or overwhelmed. This little creature is here to remind you that you don't have to do it all alone. And let's not forget their connection to abundance. In many cultures, honey is called the nectar of the gods and represents wealth, health, and divine blessings. If you think about it, your home is like a flower, and the bee senses the abundance that's about to bloom, even if you can't see it yet. It's a reminder to stay patient and trust the process. So, the next time a bee buzzes into your space, don't panic or swat it away. Instead, take a moment to reflect. What are you working on right now? What dreams or goals are you nurturing? The bee is a messenger, a tiny reminder that your hard work is paying off, and success is closer than you think. Now, let's talk about ants. These tiny creatures are often overlooked or even seen as pests, but when they appear in your home, they carry profound messages. Ants are symbols of teamwork, hard work, and persistence. But here's the thing, the specific message they bring depends on their color and how they show up in your life. Think about how ants operate. They're incredibly organized, disciplined, and purposeful. Every ant in a colony has a role, and they work together seamlessly to achieve their collective goal. When you see ants in your home, it's like the universe is nudging you to reflect on your own sense of purpose and discipline. Are you working towards something meaningful? Are you staying focused and consistent? Now, let's go deeper. If you notice black ants, they bring a message of recognition. The universe is saying, "Hey, I see you. I see the effort you've been putting in." Maybe you've been working hard on a project, studying for an exam, or putting energy into improving yourself. Black ants are a sign that your efforts are being noticed, even if the results aren't immediately visible. It's a little fist bump from the universe, encouraging you to keep going. On the other hand, red ants carry a very different energy. Their presence is more of a warning. Red ants might appear when there's a problem, danger, or obstacle on the horizon. They're like little messengers telling you to slow down and pay attention. Maybe you've been rushing into decisions or ignoring red flags in a situation. The red ants are there to remind you to pause, reflect, and approach things with caution. They're not here to scare you, they're here to protect you. But beyond their colors, ants as a whole represent resilience. Have you ever watched an ant carry something far bigger than itself? It's a reminder that you're stronger than you think. Even when life feels overwhelming, you have the strength to keep going. And just like ants never give up, they encourage you to keep moving forward, one small step at a time. There's also a deeper spiritual aspect to ants. In many cultures, they're seen as symbols of patience and divine timing. Ants don't rush, they trust the process. They remind us that everything unfolds as it should, in its own perfect time. So, if ants show up unexpectedly in your home, take it as a sign to trust the journey you're on. And here's a final thought, ants are also incredibly resourceful. They know how to adapt and make the most of what they have. If you've been feeling stuck or lacking resources, their visit might be a reminder to look around and find creative solutions. The tools you need might already be within your reach. So, the next time you see ants in your home, don't just think of them as pests. Instead, see them as tiny messengers bringing you encouragement, guidance, or even a warning to slow down and reflect. Let's move on to ladybugs, one of the most universally loved insects. There's something magical about seeing a bright red ladybug with its delicate black spots. But did you know that their appearance carries profound spiritual significance? When a ladybug lands near you, or even in your home, it's a sign of good luck, protection, and blessings. In many cultures, ladybugs are seen as gifts from the divine. Their red shells symbolize warmth, love, and life, while their black spots represent the challenges we face along the way. When a ladybug enters your life, it's like a little nudge from the universe saying, you are cared for, protected, and on the right path. If a ladybug lands on your hand or flutters near your face, take a moment to appreciate that connection. It's not just a random encounter, it's a blessing. It's the universe's way of saying, good things are coming your way. Whether you've been feeling stuck, anxious, or even just unsure of what's next, the ladybug is a reminder to trust that everything is unfolding as it should. There's also a beautiful tradition around ladybugs. In some cultures, it's believed that if you make a wish when you see a ladybug, that wish will come true. It's not just about luck, it's about believing in the power of hope and intention. Ladybugs teach us to stay positive and open to the blessings that life has to offer. And here's something even more special, if you see two ladybugs together, it's a sign of double blessings. Maybe abundance is about to flow into your life, or perhaps a long-awaited dream is about to come true. Seeing multiple ladybugs is a powerful reminder that you're not alone. Angels, ancestors, or spiritual guides are looking out for you. Ladybugs also remind us of joy and playfulness. Their delicate, almost whimsical nature encourages us to take a step back from our worries and enjoy the little moments in life. When a ladybug visits, it's an invitation to reconnect with your inner child and find gratitude in the simple things. So, the next time you see a ladybug, don't brush it off as just another insect. Take it as a sign, a reminder that you're loved, protected, and on the brink of receiving something wonderful. It's a moment to pause, be thankful, and trust in the magic of life. Let's talk about crickets, those chirping little companions that many of us hear on quiet evenings. Have you ever noticed how their sound feels different, almost calming, even nostalgic? Crickets aren't just background noise in nature, they hold significant spiritual meaning, especially when they show up in unexpected ways, like inside your home. Crickets have long been associated with guidance, intuition, and connection to the spiritual world. In many cultures, their chirping is thought to be a way for loved ones who've passed on to communicate with us. It's almost as if their song carries a gentle whisper, "We're still here, we're watching over you, and you're never truly alone." When a cricket appears in your home, it's not by accident. This tiny messenger might be bringing reassurance during a time when you're feeling uncertain or disconnected. Perhaps you've been searching for answers or struggling to make a decision. The cricket's visit is like a tap on the shoulder from the universe, encouraging you to trust your instincts. One of the most beautiful things about crickets is their association with good luck and protection. In ancient Chinese culture, crickets were kept in homes as symbols of prosperity and guardians of the household. Hearing their song was believed to bring positive energy and drive away negativity. In Native American traditions, crickets were considered omens of good fortune and spiritual awakening. But let's dive a little deeper into what their appearance might mean for you. Imagine this, you're going through a tough time, feeling stuck or overwhelmed. Then, out of nowhere, a cricket shows up in your space. Its presence is a reminder to slow down, take a breath, and find peace in the present moment. Crickets symbolize grounding, a return to balance when life feels chaotic. Their chirping also holds significance. It's rhythmic, consistent, and almost hypnotic, inviting you to tune into your own inner voice. If you're feeling disconnected from your intuition, the cricket's song is an invitation to listen more closely. It's as if the universe is saying, the answers you're looking for are already within you. Trust yourself. Another fascinating aspect of crickets is their connection to loved ones who've passed on. If you've been missing someone or longing for a sign that they're still with you, a cricket's visit can be incredibly comforting. It's their way of reminding you that love transcends physical boundaries, and those who've left this world are still watching over you. So, if you find a cricket in your home, take it as a powerful message. It's not just a random encounter, it's an opportunity to reflect, trust your intuition, and reconnect with the support of the universe. And remember, their visit often brings good luck, clarity, and positive energy. Now, let's shift to an insect that most of us don't exactly welcome into our homes, flies. They might seem annoying or even gross, but before you swat them away, consider this: flies can carry profound spiritual messages, especially when they appear out of nowhere. Flies are unique because they tend to show up during times when your energy feels stuck or low. Maybe you're physically exhausted, emotionally drained, or overwhelmed by stress. Their presence is like a wake-up call from the universe, urging you to stop and take care of yourself. It's as if they're saying, hey, something's off. Pay attention. Think about what flies represent in nature. They're scavengers, cleaning up waste and decay. Spiritually, this mirrors the idea of clearing out emotional or energetic clutter in your life. Have you been holding on to negative thoughts, unresolved feelings, or unhealthy habits? A fly's visit might be a reminder to release what no longer serves you. There's also a deeper layer to their symbolism. In many cultures, flies are seen as messengers of transformation. They remind us that even in the most unpleasant or chaotic situations, there's an opportunity for growth. Their buzzing might be irritating, but it's also persistent, like a nudge from the universe that you can't ignore. Here's an example. Imagine you've been running on empty, pushing yourself too hard, and ignoring the signs your body and mind are giving you. Suddenly, a fly starts buzzing around you, seemingly out of nowhere. Instead of getting annoyed, take it as a cue to pause. Reflect on where you might be overextending yourself. Are you prioritizing self-care? Are you creating space for rest and reflection? Flies also encourage us to look at the parts of ourselves we might be avoiding. They thrive in places we'd rather not think about, and their presence can be a sign to confront what's hidden. Maybe there's a fear, a regret, or a past wound that needs your attention. By addressing it, you can free yourself from its weight and move forward with clarity. And here's an important note: flies often show up during times of transition. If you're going through a big change, whether it's starting a new job, ending a relationship, or embarking on a personal journey, their visit might be a reminder to stay grounded and take things one step at a time. So, the next time a fly buzzes into your space, resist the urge to dismiss it as a nuisance. Instead, see it as a little messenger encouraging you to pause, reflect, and realign with your best self. Lastly, let's explore the graceful and mysterious dragonfly. There's something almost magical about seeing a dragonfly hover in the air, its iridescent wings catching the light. But did you know that this beautiful creature carries deep spiritual meaning, especially when it appears in your home? Dragonflies are symbols of transformation, adaptability, and spiritual connection. They live two very distinct lives, first as water-dwelling nymphs, and then as airborne creatures of light and grace. This duality reflects the human journey of growth and change. When a dragonfly visits you, it's often a sign that you're on the brink of a new beginning. Their presence can also bring clarity, especially during times of confusion or uncertainty. Have you ever felt stuck in a situation where nothing seems clear? A dragonfly's swift, purposeful flight is a reminder to rise above the chaos and see things from a higher perspective. It's like the universe is saying, shift your focus. Look beyond the surface, and you'll find the answers you need. In Japanese culture, dragonflies are considered symbols of good luck, courage, and balance. They're also seen as messengers from the spiritual world, bringing guidance and wisdom. If a dragonfly enters your home, it might be a sign that your spirit guides are nearby, encouraging you to trust the process of change. Dragonflies also teach us about adaptability. Their ability to hover, dart, and change direction effortlessly mirrors our own ability to navigate life's challenges. If you've been feeling overwhelmed or resistant to change, their visit is a gentle reminder to embrace flexibility and trust that everything is unfolding as it should. Finally, dragonflies are deeply connected to the element of water, which represents emotions and intuition. Their presence encourages you to dive deep into your feelings and find healing. They remind you that even the most turbulent emotions can lead to growth and transformation. So, when a dragonfly graces your home, take it as a powerful sign. It's a reminder to embrace change, find clarity in confusion, and trust in the magic of transformation. And there you have it, the fascinating spiritual meanings behind the insects that might show up in your home. Each tiny visitor carries a message, a little nudge from the universe, reminding you to pay attention, reflect, and trust the process of life. Whether it's a bee encouraging you to focus on your goals, a cricket offering guidance and comfort, or a dragonfly urging you to embrace transformation, these creatures aren't here by accident. The next time an insect crosses your path, take a moment to pause and consider its presence. Ask yourself, what might this mean for me? What lesson or reminder is the universe sending my way? Remember, we're all connected in this incredible web of energy, and even the smallest signs can carry profound meaning.